Hey everybody, welcome to this edition of Raton Resale, hashtag the lazy lister. On vacation, and this will be unedited because I didn't bring my laptop. I'm at my mom's in Florida. She's not here. It's supposed to be a nice vacation for my husband and I, but I spent a little bit too much time sourcing the last 2 days. I don't know how many items I have, but I've spent $363. I have been to the Goodwill bins in Fort Lauderdale and West Palm Beach, very different bins than one another. I've been to the Goodwill Boutique in Boca, the Hospice Resale in Boca, the Goodwill in Delray, and the Habitat for Humanities in Delray. The the bins in Fort Lauderdale, I prefer to the bins. Oh, my mom's air conditioner's really loud, sorry. But there's no kids or cats in the background here. So the Boca bins, I keep saying that. The Fort Lauderdale bins, I prefer to the Palm Beach bins. I thought the Palm Beach bins would be better because it's Palm Beach, but I found more things at the Fort Lauderdale bins. The Fort Lauderdale bins are only the blue bins, and they rotate each row. Like once they finish rotating one row, they just bring another row out. So it's like constant, and it's not as vulture-like. I mean, it's vulture-like when the new bin comes out, but the Palm Beach ones, I think it's technically Lake Worth, those were really scary in a sense that they had sky high. They had those boxes, kind of what you see a pallet in, but they're made of plastic. So I want to say they're like 6 foot by 6 foot cubes, and you dig in them, and like every hour or so they bring out 5 blue bins, and the blue bins, you know, they're not that deep, but that's when it got like crazy scary, and the people went in and whoosh, and I found some things when I dug, but I really didn't find any good designer stuff at either of them. And since my whole thing is listing for the Real or shop sourcing for the Real, I'm not really interested in finding just, you know, bread and butter stuff, although I love bread and butter for myself. That's not where the money is. So I got some stuff, don't get me wrong, but it's not my method of shopping. But I did get one surprise, which is next to me, and I'll save that one. So I wanted to do a haul, and it will not be a quick haul. It will not be quick. It's not quick. So I will start with, this is some stuff I found at the bins. The great thing about being in Florida is there's lots of Lily, and as you can see, I love Lily. So Lily Pulitzer. So we'll start with these. This was a bins find. These are just great white eyelet. If my tush fits into these, then I'm gonna keep them, but I don't think it will because it's a small, and I'm usually a medium, and I'm leaning more medium large these days. I did find a substantial amount of Lululemon at the bins in Fort Lauderdale. So I just picked it up because at that price, I figure I will either keep it or, oh, this one has a hole in it. So I guess I will not. I guess I'll keep this one. I don't know the name of this shirt, but it has a hole in it, and it's Lulu. So I guess I'm keeping it because it has a hole in it. I bought this Maui Jim t-shirt because the Real takes Maui Jim, and it was at the bins. So it was pennies on the dollar. This I found was a black label Ralph Lauren cardigan. I do believe this was a bins find because it doesn't have a tag. And I also found, We the Free. I have to check. I know that in my Thrifters Villa group, we talk about We the Free a lot. I don't know if that is a real brand or not, but I just remember hearing about it. Oh, this was my dud. I thought I'd put back the single shoes when I didn't find the matches, but I've got one really nice Michael Kors black loafer. Yeah, it's gonna go in the trash. All right, so that's it. The reason what you just saw was all the white stuff because I haven't washed it. Hang on, let's see. Today, my poor husband thought we were just going to breakfast, and I conveniently planned breakfast by a Goodwill that I'd never been to. It's in Delray, and it is, it was good. I think it's called a super center, but whatever. It wasn't the bins, it was just a good one. So this actually, my husband's not a big fan of wearing thrifted, but this is a Zinnia shirt and he needs a new one, so he's gonna keep that. And if he decides he doesn't like it, I'll send it to the Real Real. And I don't know the cost of goods really for each item because I haven't counted to see how much they are, but I can tell you if they still have price tags on them. But if I get it at Goodwill in Palm Beach County, I do pay $25 a year for the Palm Beach County Goodwill discount, so I get 25% off. So the $25 is already paid for itself because the purchases today were $169 after the 25% discount. So these Canali slacks, jeans, whatever, are marked $6.99, but just remember, take 25% off of whatever I said. So all this came from the Goodwill in Delray. It's on Linton. Is it on Linton? No, it's on Federal, right off of Linton. Okay, so I scored in the men's department. You know, it's funny, I was at home looking at all my stuff that the Real Real has sent back, and I'm like, I'm so done with men's. But I went to the men's suit department and did really well. So sometimes they take Zegna, sometimes they don't. I will show you the brand. The reason I think they'll take this one, this is Zegna, and it's also a Barney's, so I know they take that as well. It's a navy blazer. Sometimes it's on the list that they do take Columbia for men's. Sometimes they take it, sometimes they don't. Oh, all the men's blazers, I think, was that a fly? Don't tell mom. Was, all the men's blazers were, I think, $5.99 with the discount. I'm not sure. So the long sleeve Columbia button down, and this is all going to the Real Real. What I do is I send everything there first, and if it comes back, I send it again and again and again. And then if it's men's, I'll list it. If it's women's, well, that's not true. If it's men's, I go to the buy sell trade, and then if they don't take it, if it's men's, I'll list it. If it's women's, I'll send it to ThredUp. Okay. Oh, this was nice. This was a men's button-down dress shirt, Yves Saint Laurent. It was $6.99 plus the 25%. It's cute. Okay. This is a suit. Hopefully they won't separate it, but I'm sure they will because they often do. I don't really know this brand, but it has the Barney's tag in it. So I have the men's suit for that. Oh, I just saw a spot on the, oh God, that's a giant spot on the arm on the Yves Saint Laurent. Oh man. Oh well. I can maybe try and sell it and just disclose that if they send it back. I like to send it once anyway, just in case. Okay, here's a Burberry. They don't price Burberry very high on the Real Real. And they're not taking my vintage Burberrys, the ones that say Burberrys for some reason, so I keep sending it. It's just a navy blazer. Hooky snooks. Next up, oh, this is a tuxedo jacket. Is it? No, it's just a black. It's another Burberry. I feel like this might be tuxedo-ish. I don't know, maybe, maybe not. Black blazer. So this is again all from this morning after brunch. Another Columbia button down. They like Jordans. So what was really strange at this store, their t-shirts cost as much as like their dresses. I thought that was really odd. So here's a Jordan tee. Another men's blazer. It's gray. Saks Fifth Avenue. And it's a Zinnia. I tried to get marked to, here's the Saks tag. They like Saks a lot, so if they don't take Zinnia this week, maybe they'll take Saks. But it is on their list, so you just never know. Ooh, this one I forgot to check before I checked out if they took it, but it's really pretty. I doubt they take it. I have no idea. Jodie Christopher, and it's a size 5. Oh, so it's teenager. It's really cute. It's a black taffeta with these things. I don't know. I like it a lot. I don't know if they'll take it. I'll send it. What else? Oh, it's got some stains on it or some spots. It was $7.99. So the dresses are minus 20%. Here is a Giovanni long, size 12, and it was $7.99. So they usually list Giovanni around 200, so I'll get 70% of that. Remember, it was $7.99 minus the 25%. Here is a Lafayette 148 jacket, also $7.99. They do not price these high. It's silk and embroidered feeling, so maybe they'll list it for hopefully over the $50 so I get more than 30%. Hang on. I'm going pretty quickly with these. Okay, so I found this Diane von Furstenberg bag at the bottom of one of the crates they had at the Goodwill in Delray. It's pretty busted up and it has a few goodies left inside of it for me. It needs a good wash. Okay, next is this. Oh, I think she charged me $5 for it because it didn't have a tag. Next is this belt, which if it's what I think it is, but there's no markings, but it's really heavy and it's nice. If you look at the belt buckle, that is a lot like the Cartier Love bracelet, although it doesn't say Cartier anywhere on it, but it looks a lot like the Cartier Love bracelet, and it's heavy. Usually Cartier brands their stuff somewhere, but I figured it was like $2.99, so minus 25%, so I figured I'd try it. Another thing I found is a cute little pair of black wedges from Saks Fifth Avenue. They were marked $5.99. The Real has added Nicole Miller, so I grabbed this snakeskin bag. It was $4.99. Okay, here's a Saks Fifth Avenue men's white tuxedo shirt. I don't know how much it was. When we find out how much, probably $6.99. I think that's what the shirts were. This is a brand new with tags, Michael Kors dress. Is it Michael or Michael Kors? It's Michael for Michael Kors. Brand new with tags. So I paid $7.99 for it, and it's really pretty. That'll go. This is, they just started taking this brand again, is Carmen Mark Valvo. And it's cute. Got zippers. It was marked $7.99. My pile's getting really high. Hopefully it won't fall over. Another men's blazer, khaki, and it's Canali for Bloomingdale's. Right now it's on the list, so we'll see. It's not always on the list. And just because it's on the list doesn't mean they're gonna take it. Oh, here's another Givenchy, a men's blazer. Now, before I send these, I make sure to go through the pockets because sometimes you get little prizes. Since they added Nicole Miller back, I went with this red silky dress. It was $7.99. It's Nicole Miller collection. It's really soft, the silk. Another men's blazer. It is navy. Sorry, blazer's boring, I know. It's just a Barney's, but they take Barney's, and it was $5.99, so fine. Another navy blazer made in Spain, so I'm gonna guess it's Burberry. Let's see. Oh, no. It is Zegna again. I know they were made in Spain. I thought they were made in Italy. Ah, this is pretty. This is made in France. It was the first blazer I saw, so I had to grab it. And Yves Saint Laurent. It's wool, so it'll be good for winter. Another Canali. The lady was like, "You like men's blazers?" And they're really easy for me to search for, because what I do is I go to the neck first, and then I peel the side to see what brand it is, because the Italian ones, they always put the brands, usually I think it's on the inside right. Ooh, coming back. And that's canal.